I'm somewhat of a creatively inclined person and come from a family like that. About 2 years ago for Christmas, my father bought me a resin printer, and I've been curious about it since then. Plastic miniatures you use for actually tabletop, and then everything from pencil holders to Lego, essentially, can be 3D printed.
The program, it's basically just an FDM course, so what that stands for is to use deposition modeling. So it's kind of the most basic form of 3D printing, and we also teach them a little bit about 3D modeling and how to get them kind of started in 3D modeling so they can make their own stuff as well. There's a lot of different careers that students can get into with 3D printing. A lot of manufacturers have been starting using 3D printing in their companies to make things like prototypes before they actually make their real parts and stuff like that. Architecture, it's being used a lot in that field as well, actually. Companies have started using them to make models, and then they will build their models out for whatever kind of building they're trying to make.
The trend of the future jobs is advanced manufacturing and industrial setting. We are in a county where there is a lot of growth, so we were trying to also kind of jump on the bandwagon and provide opportunities for our students to have a leg up into that industry.
My idea of getting certified and making a job or a career out of it first occurred to me a few months ago when I was doing what's known as a community-based assessment with a 3D printing construction company and its outreach branch.
One of the jobs that I thought about going into after high school was actually going to teach people who are on the spectrum. They are able to run the machines just as proficiently as any of our lab assistants have been able to. Some of the younger kids that we teach, even our lab assistants and older people that I've taught to that are on the spectrum, it can take them months to learn what these kids are learning in 3 days. So that's amazing to me. And it's really awesome.
We would like to see more people with disabilities participating in manufacturing, industrial, technical, and business program opportunities for them to get job placements in those areas.
Our mission is to help people with disabilities find employment, and training is a part of that. So I was able to look at my caseload and see who I thought would be good candidates for this program.
I will say the state of Ohio has done an amazing job, in my opinion, of being creative and offering funding opportunities, grant opportunities to folks that maybe previously had been overlooked, like folks with developmental disabilities. They don't want a 4-year degree, for even a 2-year degree, they can come to the ETC and get certification to learn about the skill set you need in advanced manufacturing, and they can still get a good paying job.
I was given the opportunity to do this with no cost out of pocket. I'm happy to broaden my horizons no matter what I end up doing with it. Where I end up gives me room to explore this new opportunity.